Hello, my angels. I'm back, and I was actually going to take the day off, but something was telling me to come online and make this video very quickly. So I had made a previous video letting you know that there are fakes out there, and then you have the original ones. So for example, fake, original. Fake does not come with the book. It's just a bunch of tarot cards that are significantly smaller than the original deck. We'll go over that. Doreen Virtue stopped printing, so it's the same thing. Fake, original. You can see the difference. So today we're actually going to review the Steampunk Tarot. And it's the fake and the original. The original obviously is bigger. It comes with a giant book for people like me who are so irritated with these tiny little books where you can't see anything. Hello. And then you have the cards. Oh, that'll come out. And then you have this string so you can take the cards out more easily. And you just put it in like that. So you could just pull the string and the cards will come out. This came out rather easily. As you can see, I haven't opened it yet, and I'm not going to open it. I'm actually going to review the fake cards with you because I want you to see that. So the fake cards are smaller. So I just want you to get an idea of the actual cards. The back is the same. So what's the difference between the fake and the real card? They're smaller, they're cheaper. So something like this might be $25 or $30 for the original one, maybe up to $40, and the fake ones are like $5 to $10. I prefer the original because I believe in giving credit to the person that created the deck. I'm an entrepreneur, so I don't like that. But I did buy these from China thinking I was just getting a good deal. And then when they came in, I realized I wasn't. And just to give you an idea about the book. Wow, this ring light is really, really out there. You open it up and it's like reading a regular book. So you don't have to squint. You don't need reading glasses unless you need reading glasses to read a regular book. Let me just very quickly go over. We all know what the Ten of Swords is. It's when somebody stabs you in the back. Or Ten of Cups, because I already opened up to the page. Ten of Cups. Looks like this. So it shows you the card on one page, and then it has a very lengthy description that goes 2 pages long. So, Ten of Cups. I don't know if you want me to read all this, guys. No, I'm kidding. Ten of Cups. This is it right here, right now. This is the heart of my life. Core meaning, happy home. And then it says, ensconced in their garden, this couple enjoys a quiet moment stolen from the midst of one of their busy days that typifies their life. Their little bower area creates their respite from the world. Symbolically, this is their shared center, the heart of their relationship, their home and their lives. It is their Ace of Cups, even though we're talking about Ten of Cups, a place of ever-flowing love and healing. One may wonder how they were so lucky to find easy happiness. While they are indeed fortunate, they did not simply stumble into this life. Again, recall that in the Suit of Cups, the cups represent our ways of ordering and understanding our experiences of water. A cup begins with the Ace of Cups, the first flowing of attraction, and the Two of Cups, two hearts recognizing each other. Over time, that emotion must wend itself through all the complexities of both partners and every aspect of their lives. Crafting a system that allows for the free flow of love does not happen by accident. The intricate arch above our lovers shows their creation. Through the years, they've worked together to devise a reality that is beautiful and that works for both of them. If this card graces your reading, consider the implications of long-term relationships that successfully weave together many strands and create an exquisite tapestry. Is such a relationship your reality, your hope, your goal? If you have it, bravo, well done. If you want it, be prepared to roll up your proverbial sleeves and start building. Like Rome, domestic bliss cannot be built in a day. Reading tip. This card is often associated with marriage, particularly if the lovers, the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, or the Two of Cups is present. Oh, see? That's why you need the book. Okay, card is often associated with marriage, particularly if the lovers, the Hierophant, and the Four of Wands or the Two of Cups is present. That's why it's worth it to buy the original. It really is. I highly always recommend that people buy the original. You're gonna learn so much. The stories are gonna help you read your own tarot. If you are already a tarot card reader and you've been doing this forever, then you might not need the book, but I just like it. And I like to give credit where it's due. So let's get started. Oh, I just don't want to open this. I want to use this. When these cards get all messed up and disgusting, like I would use these to travel. I don't want to take my original deck with me. And again, I didn't mean to buy these, just so you know. Then I will get rid of these and then I'll still have the originals. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to like ruin them. The Fool, you have, it looks like Mary Poppins to me. Then you have the Magician with the infinity sign as in the original tarot. Then you have the High Priestess. Let me just see. See? It's the lighting again. I like it better when you can actually see the card. Then you have the Empress. Then you have the Emperor. He looks very regal. The Hierophant. I don't know why my camera does that. I don't know how to change the setting to not do that. The Lovers. The Chariot. And feel free to pause it so you can see the cards clearer. The Strength. It looks like my sister and she's a Leo, which is so funny. We look like exact opposites, literally. The Hermit. She has like blonde hair and green eyes. She's white. Or Hispanic, but Caucasian colored. The Wheel of Fortune. Caucasian colored. She has Caucasian skin. The Justice. The Hanged Man. The Death. Okay, let me see something. Hold on. I'm gonna lift this up straight and bring the camera down. That's my workout thing. I put something on there and then I hang from it to stretch out my back because I've had back issues. Temperance. And you can also use it for pull-ups if you're trying to lose weight, build up your upper body. The Devil. And then I also have one of those Tower. I actually like the illustrations on these a lot. I also have one of those woven chairs. Like it looks like somebody sat there and they just kind of like made it by hand. The Star. And you can hang that off of there as well. So I use it as like a relaxing thing when I want to just sit in front of the TV on a summer day with my chopped up fruit. The Moon. It's really relaxing. And you'll see I'll be doing tarot card readings like that. This really doesn't have a lot going on, does it? It's 2 castles, a scorpion, a dog, and a cat, and the moon, and then a river. Isn't that a weird card? It's the weirdest one I've seen in a deck in a while. Then you have the Sun. Judgment. Maybe I should just change. Does that work? Nope. The World. I don't know how this represents the world, but let's see. The Ace of Wands. No, none of those help. Oh well, it is what it is. Ace of Wands, 2 of Wands, See that? I want you guys to be able to see it. As you can see, I haven't had technical difficulties like this for a while, but the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Five of Wands. Why does it always look like people beating each other up? Like, remember the Gangs of New York one I saw? Like, it looked like Clockwork Orange, the other one. Six of Wands. Lightning. That's interesting. On a golden horse. Which tends to be like a golden idol, right? Seven of Wands. It looks like they want to attack her. Eight of Wands. And then they're attacking her. Nine of Wands. Okay, what's going on here? It's a guy looking through a telescope. What is this? Foundry. Okay, I can't see it. You see, he's looking through the telescope, but what's this? I can't make that out for the life of me. I don't understand what that is. It just looks like there's something in the wall, but I don't understand what that is. 10 of Swords, or 10 of Wands, sorry, 10 of Wands. We're doing Wands. Page of Wands. Oh, I thought he had little horns, but it's goggles. Knight of Wands. Looks like Harry Potter. Queen of Wands. Go girl. Work that. King of Wands. He's like, no, you sit down. No, you sit down. Then you have the Ace of Cups. Yes, baby. Bring that love over here. You have the Two of Cups. Three of Cups. It's a party, too many people. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Wow, that's a really good image. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Wait, I wanted to look at that a little bit more. Hold on. All of the stuff on the top. Let's see if it has any meaning. These are just beautiful cards. Nine of Cups. Come on, everybody. Come on in. We're all happy over here. We're celebrating because we are about to hit the 10 of Cups. Then we'll have the wedding and then the reception. And then you can all come down and we can hang out. We'll have a buffet. No, we can't have a buffet. That's not what you do. You sit down, you have a nice dinner. It's like a prefix, 4-course dinner. Maybe 5 or 6 courses depending on who you are. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. She's like, I got this. 10 of Cups. And he's like, she does. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles. Give me that dough. Give me that dough. Then you have the Two of Pentacles. I like that they turned it into a bike. Like I'm going somewhere and I gotta make a decision. The Three Pentacles. I do like the illustrations the best on this card deck so far that I've reviewed. Four of Pentacles. I do love the Spiral Tarot because it's really good for intuitive reading, and so is this one. Five of Pentacles. I said the Four of Pentacles, right? The other one was a Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Usually, I was going to say, where's the child? Usually it's a mother and child. Six of Pentacles. Somebody's weighing something heavily. Seven of Pentacles. And now they're trying to decide. Eight of Pentacles. And then they're building off of what they decided. Nine of Pentacles. And it's starting to reap some type of hardness, and the Ten of Pentacles. And you are all types of happy. And then Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. It just reminds me of like a British soldier in Africa when they were starting to colonize. The Queen of Pentacles. Gatsby, for sure. The King of Pentacles. That was an arranged marriage. No, I'm kidding. Then you have the Ace of Wands. Pay no mind to what comes out of my mouth, I'm sorry. The Two of Wands. I like that the electricity that they have in these things. The Three of Wands. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, you guys. These are swords. The Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords. Because the Three of Swords is what nobody wants to look at or think about. It's like heartbreak, burdens. Four of Swords, which is kind of like the Ten of Swords, but then you like it's like right before you get the Ten of Swords. Then you get the Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, so you see when I flip it up, there's more color in the complexion, and then the bright light comes out. So you could just, Nine of Swords, she's going to lose it, and then she lost it. Ten of Swords. Then you have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Swords. This looks very World War II-ish from the other side to me. Then the Queen of Swords, which is a story about that, and the King of Swords. So after I've used these cards before, and I was putting them in order, and I was missing the Queen of Swords. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? It must be in the box, and it was. And the Queen of Swords, because that's who I am right now. That's what my ex did to me. No, he really did. And you know, I'm reading this deck, and I guess whoever needs to hear it needs to hear it. But I had somebody who truly betrayed me in the worst possible way. You know, lied to me, got me pregnant, had a miscarriage. This is TMI, right? But I'm just letting you guys know so that you understand when you hear my tarot card readings. We were living together. I left for 1 month. We broke up, but we were still talking about getting together. And when I came back to give him the keys, he already had another girl living there, because he had already cheated on me with like 6 or 7 different women throughout the whole time. I find this out afterward. So God has a reason for doing things. I understand that. There's a reason that, you know, things didn't work out. But then he kept trying to get back together with me, and he didn't tell me that the girl was living there, but I figured it out, you know. Because I couldn't go there. I wasn't allowed to come over anymore. I'm like, how do we go from being a committed relationship where we're looking at houses and we're planning a wedding, you know, like I got my wedding dress, he had his suit ready, and we were just, you know, saving up the money so we can get things going, you know, and then we break up, and a month later you're living with someone else, and he's been with her the whole time. And the whole time for like a year, he was trying to get back together with me. I'm like, can't you just end one thing and start another? So I became the Queen of Swords. I mastered every card in the deck, and that's why I'm starting to read tarot, because I know that there's people out there that have a story. I'm going to do a 1-card reading, just so, you know, I'm just shuffling right now. Oh, there it goes. Justice, because that's what's going to happen. There will be justice. So for anybody who might be suffering, and it doesn't have to be the same exact situation, but similar situation where you're in a lot of pain. It could be from work, it could be from family, it could be from friends, it could be from something that the Queen of Swords popped up in your life as well. This isn't for everybody, and I don't intend it to be for everybody. But if that is something that you've been going through this year, and you came across this video, and you feel like the Queen of Swords, well, guess what? Justice is coming. Like, it is coming, whether you like it or not. And let's get a clarifier. And it is well deserved, sweetheart. You deserve it. You deserve your justice. So Just know that it's coming, and you may not see it. Sometimes when you're no longer speaking to the person or you're no longer in their lives, you don't see the justice. You know, you don't see it being served, but just trust and have faith that it will be served. I remember I was in Amway a long time ago, and I met a woman. Oh my God, she's one of my favorite people, the family. Oh, I can't remember her name right now. They're a chubby couple. They're so freaking cute. They're very Italian, from New York, upstate. I can't remember their names. And the mom, his mom, joined Amway, was also in Amway. She's one of, Jean Valerio is the mom, but the son is something else. It's something with an M. I can't remember their names, but I was at a rally and she was saying, she's like, you know, just, you can't hold hate in your heart. She's like, you just can't do it. She's like, just know one thing. Just know that when somebody does something, God has already served the punishment. Like, he already says, oh, I saw that. And then he goes ahead and he determines what punishment that person's going to get. And she's like, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to harbor hate. You don't have to harbor animosity. You don't have to harbor angst. You just know that you are protected and that God is already serving the punishment or will serve the punishment. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. It is not up to you to serve the justice. The justice will be served. Does that make sense? So I just want to share that with some people because it totally changed my life. And it went me from having like any kind of bad thoughts, which I really never did, but like if I were, except for now, I kind of had a couple of them, to being like, you know what, I'm just going to leave this in God's hands, which I know it sounds like for people who don't believe in God, sorry, you know, but I'm going to leave it in the universe's hands. I'm going to leave it into fate's hands. I'm going to leave it into somebody else's hand. It will be served. So the other card that popped up to clarify the justice is the Hermit. And the Hermit is more about introspection, which is kind of like, I guess, what we were talking about. Instead of you actually going outwardly and doing things, you just sit down and reflect inward. I've also been learning a lot about alchemy. What I believe turning lead into gold is turning negative situations and negative energy into positive energy and something valuable. So I went ahead and I wrote a book about my experience to help a lot of other women see the signs beforehand. And I'll be talking about that later on, probably on my Tarot Cheerleader channel, but where I'm going to start reading tarot. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because I know sometimes you feel like, why is this happening? Why do they get away with it? Why do they get all this stuff and I'm still over here, blah, blah, blah. You know, I mean, I don't feel that way, but I know a lot of people do, you know, like a lot of people do. And I hear it with my clients, like I hear it, you know, and it's just like, you just have to be patient and just fix yourself, prepare yourself for the next one. Because what happens is if you stay in this energy of being jaded, when the right love for you comes in, you won't be able to love them. Work on yourself and work on letting go of that hate. And then work on bringing back that original love that you had, that innocence, that purity, and the joy. Because when a new love comes, you want to offer them that. You don't want to offer them bitterness and you being jaded and you don't want to offer them that. It's not fair to them. They didn't do anything, you know? So just work on yourself, be the hermit. Take the time to reflect and introspect and figure out what happened and what you could do to make yourself a better person and what you're looking for in a partner, so that when that presents itself to you, you can give it everything you gave the other person that the other person didn't appreciate, that the other person took for granted, and you can finally have somebody that appreciates it in you, that doesn't take you for granted, that loves you because you didn't lose yourself. You are you because you are meant for someone, right? And then sometimes we meet people that screw us up and then you don't recover from it and then it ruins you for everyone else. Don't let them win. You're giving them power by letting that happen. You're losing love by letting that, they win no matter what. So just work on yourself, find the innocence, the love, the purity, the goodness, everything that is amazing about you so that you can offer it to the next person. So that when that person comes in, they won't even know that anything had happened in the last relationship. They're just going to be like, I got lucky. I got lucky that I found this amazing being full of love and light and energy and joy and purity and like, you know, and don't get me wrong, you could be freaky and sexy and whatever, you know, like by all means. You know what they say, Dorothy in the streets and Blanche in the sheets, if you know the Golden Girls. But anyway, so yeah, definitely just, you may feel like the Queen of Swords right now, but you need to be the Hermit, right? And these are major arcana. They're not like light cards to be taken for granted. And if you want to pull out one more card, let's see if anything else, if it pops out. I'm not looking for it. But yeah, so just, you know, I hope that reaches somebody. It's not meant to reach everybody. These, oh, there's one. The Nine of Swords. Ooh. Because that's what you're feeling. The Nine of Swords is how you feel before you actually get stabbed in the back. So you went from being at the worst feeling of your life, which is the Ten of Swords, coming back to the Nine of Swords, and hopefully you go all the way back down to 0 and reclaim your power, reclaim your strength, reclaim who you are and everything that is amazing and abundant and beautiful and gorgeous about you. You know, everything that made you the Queen of Swords. But you see how it's going back from the Queen to the 9. You know, we dealt with this, and then you go back all the way down to 0, and then you just step into the land of love, go back into your land of cups. Just prepare yourself, because there's a new love coming. There is something coming, and you need to be your best you. So let the universe take care of it. Go back into Hermit, into introspection, so that you can go and fix yourself. Be your own healer, because we are our own healers. Only we can heal ourselves, truly. We can always find people that can guide us, but it's us that has to do the healing in the end. And get ready, because there's a love coming. This is intuitive. Like, there's someone coming that is going to make this other person, it's going to make you realize why it never worked with this other person and why it would never work with this other person. So you have nothing to worry about when it comes to this other person. You just got to let it go, right? If we're talking about love, this is who I'm talking to, whoever's going through struggles. And if it's work, and you got betrayed at work, or you got let go, or you got fired, or something happened, the next job that you get is going to be so much better, that you're going to be happy that you left that last job. You know, you're going to be happy that things didn't work out, or that you didn't get the appreciation or the recognition. If it's about friendship, same thing. Someone's going to come into your life that's going to show you what real friendship is. If it's about family, someone's going to show you what real family is. It could be family. Oh, and then you got the Two of Cups. Oh, look at that. See? Something new is coming. A better, new relationship. I told you. And this is just the cards. Let me put this in here. So, yeah. Rock it, roll it, flip it, toll it. No, I don't know. But just have a great night, you guys. And I mean, there was a reason something told me. I was in bed, as you could see. Just lying in bed, getting ready to knock out because my roommate got COVID. And I was like, oh, this is what I do, in case you guys want to learn. When I feel like I'm getting sick, especially when this started, before this started, I got really sick in January of 2020. And something in my head, like a voice, like right in front of me, was like, starve yourself, sweat it out. So I turned on 2 electric heaters. I sweat for 48 hours. And all I drank was water and maybe a little bit of broth, in the beginning of the day and at the end of the fast. And I slept for 40 hours. Of the 48 hours, I kind of like got up to check my phone or to pee or grab some water. And then I was fine within 2 days. And right now my roommate found out she had COVID. So now I'm like, nah, I got to do that again for 2 days, because I don't even want it to try to manifest in me. I'm like, no. I'm already trying to heal. I have back pain from the hate that I had in my heart that had manifested in my body as vertigo and as back pain. I had vertigo for 20 days. I know, right? But that's because I'm so sensitive. I only know goodness and purity and love and happiness. Like, I'm the joy in everybody's life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the one you go to when things go sour. You're like, I gotta see Mayra, right? That this betrayal, it was painful. And I myself, it's funny because you give people a lot of advice and then you have to go through it. I'm going through the healing. So I'm sharing that with you. I mean, I don't really anticipate a lot of people watching this particular video, but if they do, well, now you know a lot about me. Welcome to my world. Hello, we can be friends now. Yeah, so just wanted to, I guess, share that. My subconscious or my higher self wanted to share that with you guys. All right, rock and roll.